Today, we're talking about buying cards on Cardmarket if you live in the United States. Hey guys, welcome back to Team Death Slinger. My name is Peter, and if you're like me, there's some cards you want to buy, some Digimon cards, and they're just kind of expensive. And if you've ever looked at alternate places to buy Digimon cards, one of the ones you might have seen is Cardmarket. They're a European-only card market, just like TCG Player, but for some cards, the prices are just way lower. So I had the thought, why don't I try and buy some cards on Cardmarket, see what it's like, and then I'll share with you guys what my experience was like, and maybe some takeaways you can take from that. So when I decided I wanted to import some cards from Europe, this is what I was looking at. I wanted my event pack Alice's. At the time, they were not this high, actually. What they were at, they were down here. There were a couple of copies for about, I think we were at the $18 mark. And I really didn't want to pay 20 bucks a pop for my Alice's. And I think the 18-buck listings I was looking at got sold. They were listed for something like 25, 26 a piece. Yep, you can see the $25 sale prices down there. So that's kind of what I was working with. And if we look at the card market price for Alice, this is what's left. There's 10 euro, 15 euro, and 15 euro. So I decided that perhaps I could save some money if I bought my Alice's on Card Market. I believe at the time there were listings for 7 euro, 10 euro, and 10 euro, and I believe that's what I went to try and grab. So thinking to myself that I should get some Card Market cards, how do I bring these in to the United States? Because Card Market does not ship to the United States. So I kind of figured that there has to be some kind of service where you can forward mail from a foreign country into the United States. I mean, this is a thing people do, and I can't be the only person who's had this thought. So I found this service, mailboxde.com, and what it is basically a mailbox in Germany. You pay money, well, you get the mailbox for free, and then you pay them money to ship your items from Germany over to the States. So I decided I was going to go with this one. I looked up some reviews for it, and it looked like it was credible, and that's kind of what mattered to me. And I was scrolling through this. This looked really easy to set up. And if you scroll farther down, 2 kilogram packages for $364, and then $486 outside of Europe. So I was thinking to myself upon looking at this, well, an envelope is much less than a kilogram. Surely, 5 euro shipping per card. I get them at 7 to 10 euros a piece. We're looking at 15 euros each. Bring them in. We're 45 euros rather than $75 USD. I'm going to save some money. This sounds great. So I grabbed my 3 Alice's. You can see I spent a total of 32.41 euro on my Alice's, and I was like, okay, cool. So I gotta wait for them to get shipped to this mailbox, and on the way, actually, 2 of them showed up. That was great. The third one, 2 weeks after buying it, hadn't shipped. I got a message from the seller that said, sorry, I'm not active on Card Market right now. Give me a day and I'll ship it. Another week passes, nothing doing. So I refunded it, and then there actually wasn't another Alice listing at the same pricing, so I had to put more money on my Card Market account and then purchase another Alice at a higher price. And the kind of thing that sucks about this is that Card Market doesn't allow you to just attach like your debit card to it. You have to put credit on your Card Market account, and then if you want the money available instantly, there is a fee associated with that, so like half a euro, which kind of sucks when you have to do this multiple times because the refund amount doesn't match, what you can buy on Card Market for something else. But nonetheless, I went about doing that, and I was like, okay, cool. So I'll get everything in, and then I'll be able to ship it. So my packages start showing up at this mailbox service, and I go to check in on, what's it going to cost to get this going. And they would be listed here. You can't see them because I have already, moved them over. But it would have been 9 euros per package to ship them because you have the shipping fee, which wound up being about 6 euros per. And then Mailbox DE charges their own fee of about 3 euros per envelope. So at that point, I was kind of thinking, well, crap. I've kind of screwed up because now there's an additional 27 euro cost associated with this. I was planning 45 euros for the actual Alice's, plus 27 extra euros. I mean, we're basically at 72 euros. If you convert it, it's probably more than $75 to just buy the Alice's. And I'm going to have a 4 to 6 week wait time tacked on top of that. So then there's this consolidation option. You can see the fee for 1 year. You cannot just consolidate individual packages. You have to pay for a whole year of consolidation, which really, really sucks. So I was kind of stuck in this place of, okay, it's either 27 euros for all 3 of these packages, or I pay the consolidation fee, and then I pay 9 euros and I'm going to get away for 24.50 euros. I'm going to save 3 euros. And they'll all show up at the same time, so I'm going to do that instead. But now that I've paid, all this money, I could maybe save money if I buy more cards. If I bring in more things and consolidate them, I can save more on shipping, and maybe then it actually becomes worth it. So what else am I eyeballing? Well, hey guys, it's me from the future. When I actually edited this video, I pulled up this War Growlmon. This is not the War Growlmon I bought. I bought this War Growlmon. I know the prices are different. It's about $15 for this one, $25 for this one. Just pretend the whole time I'm talking about this War Growlmon, it's actually this War Growlmon. The cost savings are pretty similar. Yeah, I caught it. Don't worry, I know. Before you comment, I know I saw it, but I'm not going to fix it because I'm not going to re-record the whole video. I really want these War Growlmon regional finalist cards. I've never seen a listing at a price that I actually really want. There's not that many. Another $25 situation. And if we look on Cardmarket, I mean 7 euros a piece. So I go ahead and I grab myself 3 copies of this War Growlmon, 27 euro total, which is probably about as much as a single copy in USD. So I grab all of my War Growlmons, they make it to my mailbox, and then one of these Alice's, the last one that I had to get refunded and purchased, because they did not put the company of Mailbox DE on the envelope, they need a power of attorney now. So now I had to print out a power of attorney form and scan it and submit it with the envelope. And at this point, I'm like, wow, this has been quite a negative experience. I've paid so much money in fees that I didn't think I was going to be paying. The shipping cost is just way higher than I thought it would be. And you could say that is my fault. I didn't do my due diligence, and that would be correct. There are other services you can use. There's people you can contact. You could find somebody who lives in Europe and be like, let me pay you money, ship me these cards. And there's people who do that, and there's places to find those. I just really didn't want to go through the trouble of hunting down a person that I potentially trust or has a reputation or whatever. I was like, let's just use established businesses. It saves me some trouble. That seems to have been a mistake. So I fill out the power of attorney, I attach it, and I go to consolidate my packages. Everything is, kind of working, and then it turns out I need to look through all of this European customs stuff to actually find the tax code for an item, because you need to attach a description of the item, proof of the value of the item, and then the tax code for the item. So I had to go and take a screenshot of each purchase I made on Cardmarket, attach it to the actual description of the item, and then I had to find just for example, if we were shipping live animals, I had to find the code that matches what I'm shipping. So that was kind of annoying. But once I got all that said and done, I get everything attached, everything's consolidated. You can see I paid out $18.92 to ship my package. The individual shipping price actually went from 6 euros to 9 euros for what is effectively 4 envelopes duct taped together and shipped out. So I paid 9.92 euros, however you would say it, in extra fees to Mailbox DE, which also kind of sucked because I was under the impression that when I paid the consolidation fee, that was the fees. That's covering me being consolidated, and then you'll just ship it to me for the ship price. But I guess not. So I wind up paying, my just about 19 euros. So when it's all said and done, it was a lot of a pain in the butt, and I paid a lot of fees and a lot of shipping. In fact, this is what I wound up paying total, was 94.2 euros, which is about $102.73. So, at the end of the day, what can we take away from this? Was it worth it? Number one. If Alice's had stayed at the price they were at, of $25 a piece, or even let's play pretend and say we had 3 Alice's at $18 a piece. That's $54 in Alice's, and then my 3 War Growlmons would be about $75. So put together, we're looking at about $120 in cards that I'm going to get for 102 USD. To be fair, there is 4 weeks in shipping attached to it, but I guess if I'm patient, I'm waiting 4 weeks to save $20. If we're not being, generous with this, and we're saying, okay, the price of Alice is 65, it's never coming down, it's bought out, that is the price of Alice. $195 in Alice's, $75 in War Growlmons, that's $270 in cards for 103 USD. So you could say that it was worth it financially. I will probably say it's worth it financially just because if I wanted to buy the Alice's now, I would be shit out of luck. So that's cool. As far as actually buying cards from Cardmarket, personally, now that everything is set up and I know how it works, I will probably maybe do it in the future if there's something I really need, because I know what to expect. But it would have to be a huge discrepancy like these War Ground ones, honestly, because grabbing 3 of them for the price of 1 was really, really nice. But I think if you're new to importing cards, honestly, just find an individual seller. I think there's like Facebook communities you can use. There's all kinds of resources for finding a person to do that for you. But I'm almost positive it would probably be cheaper than what I wound up paying out. So that is your story time for today on using Cardmarket, how it went for me, what you can take away from that. But yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you guys, share my experience with that. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.